Hey y'all, so let me tell you, it's been a long weekend. So this is what's today? Monday night. And I try to do this Friday night or Saturday night, but it don't always work out. I have kids and a cat that thinks because I'm in here, she thinks I want her apparently. But we had a very busy weekend. I don't even remember what we had to do Saturday, to be honest. Yesterday we had a baby shower. Today my husband wanted to drive 5 hours almost so he could go skydiving. But you know what? We live in Mississippi. There's not much we can do here, so we had to drive to Tennessee. And I told you, his cat, for him to do that. But he don't ever really get to do anything. He works all the time, so it's fine. He loved it. He enjoyed it. We went to Music City skydiving. They did like this really cool video, and excuse the cat butt, of like him when he jumped out of the plane. Like you can see, it was really cool. He loved it. He had a blast. So it was worth it. It was an all-day drive for that, but it was worth it. So this cat will leave me alone. No, go. I did get some projects done. Not the ones I wanted to get done, but I did get some done. And I actually forgot the one that I ended up doing was a blanket, and it was not something I wanted to do this week, but it's something that I had to get done because I didn't have. So the baby for the gender, not the gender reveal. So the gender reveal was a boy. This baby, for this baby shower, is a boy. And then I have 2 more baby showers I gotta go to, and they're both boys. So I have no boy things anymore. So I've got to make some more baby boy things. So that's on the list of things to do. But I did not have a picture of it. I forgot. It took me 3 days nonstop working on this blanket to have it done in time and washed and, you know, all that fun stuff. But it was just a simple garter stitch, corner to corner blanket. I mean, I'm sure just about anybody who knits knows what that blanket is. I made it out of the Premier puzzle yarn, and it was in the, I'm thinking it's Aquatic was the color name, but it was the blue one. It's like the light baby blue colors. I'm trying to keep the cat away. She's always sniffing my phone. But I used up 3 of those. I had 3 in the blue, so I used 3 of those. I did 1.5 of the blankets. Like I said, it's corner to corner, so like I stopped doing the width part after I used 1.5 of the balls, and then the other 1.5 decreased, and then I had a little bit left, so I just went around and did like a single crochet border all the way around it just to use up the rest of the yarn. So I used all that up. But that is actually the only project I actually got done. I was in a hurry to get that thing done. But I do have some work in progress I've been working on, and I also got some new stuff. So I'll show you the new stuff I got first, and then I'll show you like the numbers of like what I've used up and stuff like that. So the first thing I got, so I don't know about all y'all's Walmart, but mine here in Mississippi has done a whole store remodel, and it's still being remodeled. It's a pain. Like, I hate going in there. But they had some of the cross stitch stuff on sale, and I do cross stitch. It's something that is more tedious, I guess I would say. So it's not something that's easy. I can't just pick it up and go with it. So this is cross stitch stuff. The first thing I got is a Dimensions cross stitch kit. And it's just a flower. And, well, I can't talk either. I'm so tired. A jar of flowers. It's a jar of flowers. I don't know why I keep saying flower jar. But anyway, that's what it is. And I believe I only paid $3 for this one. I think it was regular like $7. So I think it was only half price. I don't remember, to be honest, but it is cute. I'm gonna make it and put it in my little girl's room. So one day I want a wall of nothing but like cross stitch pieces, kind of like how people do I guess you call them portrait walls. I'm not sure what they're called actually. But it's just a wall. That's basically just a wall in the middle of nowhere that has like an awkward wall where you don't want to put furniture on it, but you want something on it. So I want a wall like that that's covered in cross stitch or embroidery. I'm not very good at embroidery, so I want to get better at it. But this is one of the ones I want to make, and it's either going to go in my little girl's room or it will be on a future wall. We'll see. That was the first thing I got. Give it to the cat, maybe she'll leave me alone. The second thing I got is this cross stitch, and this one was $2. It was like $1.99. It's a cross stitch, and this one, it's by Janlin. It's a 10 by 10, so it's a decent size. But it's just got some flowers on top of it. It's a magnolia. I'm not sure what else. And there's the books. Yep, I only paid $2 for this at my Walmart. It was the only one left too, so I got lucky. And it stays a kit, so yeah. This is gonna be one of the ones I want to put on the wall. And then the last thing I got from Walmart, I'm not so sure about this. I've been looking at it for a while, but I wasn't sure if I wanted it because like I said, I am not good at embroidery. That's something I want to get better at because it's so pretty. So I got this, and it's by Leisure Arts. It's the Blush Roses. Oh, there we go. It's not showing up very well. I have my light off in my room. I have a lamp on. That's it. But that's it. It's real small. It says it's a 7 by 7 inch printed fabric. So that means that the actual picture is going to be smaller, which is fine. I figured that'd be something good for me to start. And if I'm not mistaken, I only pay like $2 or $3 for this one too. But I got that. So that's the only stitchy, like cross stitch embroidery stuff I got. But I did get some fiber. So Sweet Georgia, I love like all the colorways and stuff. I've never ordered from them. I've always did like some of their patterns. I've did some of their classes at the Sweet Georgia School or School of Sweet Georgia. I follow them on YouTube. I got sinus issues going on. I don't even know. But they have a, I think it's a monthly stash builder subscription where you get a skein of yarn every month, or you have the option to do, I think it's quarterly. It's called the Secret Stash, and it's a fiber braid. And I've always loved all the colors. Like, I'm more of like a fall color person, so I love like the fall colors. I like bright colors too, but not for myself. Just to be honest, I don't like them for myself. But I did sign up for the Secret Stash, which is the fiber club, and I got it in the mail, I believe Friday. And it comes in a box, like a cardboard box. You open it up, it's got pink tissue paper in it. You just open it up, and it did have, which I don't have it now, but I put it away. It came with a box of the single-use packs of soap and like the different flavors, the different scents. I think it's like 5 of them in there. I'm sure you've probably seen them. It's just like little single packs that has like 5 different scents, and all in just like one little box. So that was in there, and then this was in there. I'm gonna take it out of the bag. It comes in this bag right here. It looks like my cat has been chewing on it. I wouldn't be surprised if I can open it. My hands hurt so bad. But this is what it looks like, and it's so soft. It's called Apple Picking. Apple Picking. Oh my gosh. And this one is called the Trifecta. It's 75% untreated blue face Leicester wool, 15% mohair, and 10% silk. And it's 3.5 ounces, and it's 100 grams of spinning fiber. And it is pretty. It's so soft. Like, it's soft. It's squishy, and it's not scratchy either. Now, I have heard a lot of good things about Blueface Luster. I've heard it was kind of like a tough yarn, but a soft yarn. I've never used it, and that's one of the ones I want to try of theirs. I think they're Tough Love Sock or something that's made out of it. I mean, it's a little scratchy, but it's not enough to bother me. I have super sensitive skin, so it's actually it's soft and it's squishy. But that's what it looks like. You see all the colors. That's pretty accurate. But yes, this one is called the Apple Picking, and this one is September 2025. If you can see that there somewhere. There we go. And then it comes with like a little pamphlet thing, and on it it tells you like, thank you for being a part of the club. It says that she'll be sharing this colorway on Friday, September 12th on their Taking Back Friday channel on YouTube. It tells you about it says yarn, but fiber. It says these 3 fibers, the BFL, mohair, and silk, blended together in a beautifully soft and strong spinning fiber. It says you can spin everything from sock yarn to sweater yarn with it. It says please hand wash projects made with this fiber, as it will definitely felt. And it's saying that it's hand dyed in Canada, which if you've heard of Sweet Georgia, then you know it's based out of Canada. It tells you like the little story behind the color. It gives you project ideas. It says she has loved this fiber for comfy, warm, and strong socks. She said this month's challenge is spinning a 3-ply crepe yarn for socks. She says it's an interesting yarn structure that is super springy but strong. And it says you can join the Sweet Georgia community to spin along with them as they look forward to October. And it says like you can share your projects and where that all is. And then it has like these pretty pictures. It's so pretty. But that's what I got in that box. So I'm happy for that. I'm trying to finish up this because I'm not sure. So I have been spinning on and off for a couple years now, but I'm not good at it. And when they say crepe yarn, honestly, I don't know what that is. I'm not even gonna lie, I have no idea what that is. So I'm probably gonna actually look into possibly spinning along with them for real and seeing if that's all about. So okay, so now for my works in progress. So like I said, I finished a blanket, but I didn't take any pictures of it. I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to get it done. I had literally 3 days to get it done. So I guess that's probably what I was thinking. But I did finish the blanket, so I got one thing done. So the next thing I have is a spinning project, which I literally just finished this one. It's only a single. It's out of this stuff. This is, you can get it at Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh, what is this called? Anyway, if you want to know what it's called, just look at the last video. It'll show you what it is. Because I don't have the label anymore, apparently. My cat, I think, ate it. She saw me. Not the white cat that's right here. It's the other cat. She's crazy. Her name is Loca, and she's named Loca for a reason. But this is, they sold it at Hobby Lobby. It's just like the roving. It comes in like different colors, whatever. But I've been spinning it as a practice thing. That way it don't really matter. It's soft. If I mess it up, I'm not messed up about it, basically. But I've been trying to spin singles small enough to make a 3-ply sock yarn, and I have failed every single time. But I just got this bobbin where it started getting heavy, too heavy to spin. I mean spindle, the spindle. So this is what it looks like. Hey, Sadie. You see her ear? So we're gonna try one more time and see if I can do it on this. I have noticed I have a electric eel wheel, and then I have a couple spindles. I've noticed that the spindles, I am more even. Like my singles are more even with spindles. So we're gonna try to spin this up. I may do it tomorrow, I'm not sure, into a 3-ply yarn. I haven't quite decided which one I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna do a 2-ply or a 3-ply. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a 3-ply. We'll see. I mean, I still got all this, and I still got one more of this in this color too. So that's what I have done. I don't know how many yards that and stuff is. I didn't measure. I didn't do nothing. Whenever I do spin it into either a 2-ply or 3-ply, when I wind it off onto a nitty knotty to wash it and stuff, then I will measure it, and then I'll tell you how much it ended up being. Then, okay, so the next project I have been working on is actually one of the ones I said I was trying to get done this week, and well, I failed. I have a sock. It's a half-done sock. It's just for my little boy. He's been wanting me to make him another pair of socks. So one of his has finally got a hole in it. So I was like, okay. He likes rainbow colors. You know, like a little typical 5-year-old, I guess. Oh my gosh, he's 6. He's 6 now. This goes so fast. But it's half done. I can almost start the heel. And this is just some Hobie Silly Socks yarn. I divided it into 2 25 balls. It comes as a, well, the one I got was with my points, and it's a 50-gram ball. But I think if you ordered off their website, I think it's 100 grams. But I divided it into 2 25-gram balls, and I'm just working it that way. So I'm almost to the heel, and what I'm gonna do is just make it's a vanilla sock. I'm gonna do a, oh my gosh, a short row heel. What was it, the fish lip kiss heel? I think is what some people call it. But it's basically gonna do a short row heel, and then he says he wants a tall sock. So he's like, to here. I want my sock to here. And I say, this is his foot. He's like, I want it to here. So we're gonna see what I can get done with that. I should be able to. He's little. He's got a small foot. I should be able to. So that's one project. This should be get done for real this week. We'll see. Hopefully I have no more surprise anything this week. The other thing, I've only been working on one other thing because, like I said, that blanket had to get done. And it is this right here. So you see, I got Bowser. Oh, world. That don't go there. Got Bowser done. I'm working on Luigi, which I got a picture. I don't remember who I got this pattern from, but I got it off of Etsy. It don't say on the paper either, but you see, there's Bowser. Got him done, and then I'm working on Luigi, and then I got Mario. So they came as separate patterns, but what I'm doing is I'm putting them all in one. So Mario's gonna be here, Bowser's done, then here's Luigi. So I've been working on Luigi this week, and I'm trying to have it done for Christmas. But look at Bowser. Don't he look so good? He looks so good. But I just looked up Mario cross stitch patterns on Etsy, and somebody popped up, and I was like, okay, I like him. So I went ahead, got Bowser, and then I got these two. And I think they had a sale or something. I don't remember, to be honest. It's been a while. I bought this like a year ago. And, well, you see, I've only got Bowser done. But I have been working very diligently on Luigi. Because I'm trying to get it done for Christmas. So if I figured if I can get Luigi done, at least this month, since it's September, I have a month to get him done. Then I have a couple months to get Mario done. And then I have another dang month, almost, to find a frame for them. But I wanted them all in one frame. That way, I can just find one frame and have it done. And that can go in his room for Christmas. So that is what I have been working on a lot lately. So that's all I've been working on. So this week, like I said, I'm going to try to finish Luigi this week. I'm going to go ahead and probably get this spun up as either double or triple ply. I'm not sure yet. After that, I've really got to get my swatch done for my petite knit no frill sweater. I've got to do that. And then my little girl wants me to make her a t-shirt out of this. This is just some ice yarns. I think it's like Magic Light. And I have the flax sweater. I have made that into a t-shirt before, which is super simple. Just instead of making the sleeve length, as long as it says, just make it to as long as you want and do the ribbing and bind off. Super simple. And it's a free pattern, so even better. So I had made her a flax tee before and she has loved it. So I think that's what I'm going to do out of this one. Probably not this week though. Probably not going to do it this week. I've really got to get my no frills swatch done. I thought I was going to do that today, but then when my husband told me that he told me this, if he did, I don't remember it. I thought we were going by ourselves to skydiving. So, you know, when you go by yourself, you might pack a project or whatever to work on. Well, I did that. And then this morning, I found out, oh, someone's going with us. So then it's like, no, it's not happening. It's how it worked out, which is fine. It's fine. So I was going to do my swatch on the way there. Because like I said, it was 4.5, almost 5 hours. One direction. So, it's fine. You know, life. So, I've got to do that this week. So, the things that I want to get done this week is going to be Luigi, because he's halfway done. And my little boy socks, which I don't know. I think I'm just going to go ahead and give them to him when it's done. I don't think I'm going to hold on to them for Christmas. I think I'm going to make another pair for Christmas. So, I want to get those socks done and Luigi done this week. And the swatch for my no frills. Those are the 3 things that got to get done. So, I think it has been 5 weeks. This might be the 6th week of tracking how much yarn I've used. With it being the 1st of September today, what I'm going to do is just do bi-monthly now. So for August, I wrote down August. I don't know why. I don't remember how I was doing this. But anyway, since I started tracking how much I've been using, trying to get rid of things, I have used up 13 balls of yarn, which I'm counting all balls of yarn. I have used up some of the sock yarn, but I still have some left, so I'm not counting that until that yarn is completely gone. So I've used up completely, nothing left over, 13 balls of yarn. And it ended up being 2,735 grams. So you think 13, okay, that's not that much. But you hear the grams, that's actually a pretty good bit. And then the roving that I have spun up, because I have not counted this one yet, because it's not completely finished. I have spun up 4 ball skeins, whatever you want to call these. I have spun up 4 of those into yarn. I have completely finished 7 projects. I have did 2 sweaters, 1 bow, 1 pair of socks, a dress, and 2 blankets. So considering how busy my life has been this last month, I feel like I did pretty good. So next week we'll be in September. So I don't know. I'm going to keep like a running total of how many grams and balls I've used, but I'm going to keep track of it, how much I use per month. That way y'all know, and I know, because it's gonna get all jumbled up. So I'm just gonna keep August here. This is old, can you tell? I'm trying to use up my stuff in my house too. So this is August, and then I'll do September's on the next one. I'll just have to, like, the top corner, be like, okay, this is how many balls of yarn I've used up, and this is how many grams I've used up. That's gonna be running total. And then I guess at the end of the year, I'm just gonna, I started late. You know, I think most people start this in January. It's fine. So I'm gonna do that, and we'll see what happens. I just have so much, and like, I would show y'all, but my house is a wreck. Like, we have been remodeling, and I have yarn everywhere. I have yarn over there piled in the corner, and those what are they called? The seal up, like the plastic bags, and you zip them, and then they like suck up. Food saver bags. Food saver bags. I have some of those sealed up in food saver bags. I have a whole stack of them over there. I have a stack, which, hang on, ignore all the mess, but there's a basket full of sock yarn right there, and a cat. So that's there. You see my vintage lamp? You can't see the pattern on it, but it was so pretty. I found it at the thrift store. So I got a pile sealed in bags over there. I have that whole big old, like, that basket's like this big around, full of sock yarn. Right here behind me, I'm not going to show you this because it's a mess. It's more yarn piled over here. So I have a shelf. I'll show you this one. I have a shelf. Ow, my feet hurt. I have this big old shelf right here. It's got yarn and books and stuff on it. It's, yeah. And then this drawer right here has got yarn in it. There's yarn here. But wait, there's more. There's this. This is all hand spun. This is not. That's, yeah, that's there. But wait, there's still more. Ignore this big old mess back here. Because like I said, it's a mess. This is all hand dyed. Some of it I have dyed myself, like this up here I've dyed myself, and this is some Yarnable, and then some Hobby Lobby yarn. And then over in this corner, I'm still got stuff that's, well, not unpacked. So that's full of yarn and craft stuff. And then that basket is under there. So I've got stuff just, oh, I forgot about this one. Oh wait, there's more. This one I just got out of the shed the other day. There's more. But these are like finished projects for the most part. There's some hand-dyed yarn in there I did. But these are mostly finished projects and projects that's too small now. This has all got yarn and stuff in there. But needless to say, I'm overwhelmed by all the stuff I have. So it's not just yarn I'm trying to use up. It's literally everything in my house. So we went from a big, huge 4-bedroom, 2-bath house to a, well, it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house with add-on laundry room, a big old like outside shed in the back, to a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house that did not have a laundry room or anything. We just added a laundry room. So we have majorly downsized. So I had a spot before for all my craft stuff where now I do not. So now I'm just overwhelmed. So it's got to go. But I can't, like any other crafter, I can't just throw it out. I've got to use it. So that's what I've been doing. So we'll see how much I could use up this week. Until then,